doing 335.
Good.
Go ahead and stop all the northbound traffic at this time.
That could be some Sandestin people trying to go towards Alabama. You know, if they're doing it now, 6 months now, but...
well, I think we can be ignorant to the area because we're leaving anyway, right?
Yeah, really.
Right.
So, okay, hey, wait, is this an update? Yeah, it is. Here, write this down there, Sharky, behind you there. If you would, and I'll pass this on to everybody. Oh, man, I missed the coordinates.
So it's pretty much isolated to government officials.
Sergeant, let me ask you a question. We call it a mandatory evacuation, but if someone's just adamant about staying, are you allowing those people to stay, or are you forcing them to leave?
You got somebody. Go out there and take a look at it. Okay.
I told him what you got to tell Seal. If you just found out what's coming in and causing power outage, no power has to keep on the way out.
Hey. Okay.
Golf power's on.
Mark.
Oh, they're not mine.
There's a rig down here.
I'm going to talk to an EMS guy.
Is that cricket?
That's Tanya Lee. The Red Cross volunteer in China.
We got to pay for 22 pages. Because I knew we were waiting here for this crowd and saying I need to know what okay.
Let me see what's going on.
The reports we got back that basically no damage. I mean, there may have been some superficial landscape pipe, but they're right off the regular.
Belong to us here in the media, so we can pass it along to you. Of course, this is the most immediate form of information those folks are getting. And of course, as you mentioned, looking at a lot of folks are landfall, but they're pinpointing around Pensacola Bay, anywhere between Mobile and Panama City, which puts Fort Walton Beach, Destin, and...
That was already 10-8, possibly relieve me of that. 10-4, 138 been clear. If it's all cleared out up there on 123, get the posse 10-8. Send him back to...
It's not an emergency. That includes cell phones as well. Just give it some time. We'll ride this thing out. Then you can get in touch with your loved ones if we have phone service at that point.
Now, hey, Nine.
The shelter at Niceville High still open? That's affirmative. Niceville Hospital. Again, 26. I'll probably be giving these.
To Hurricane Opal from the Shalimar Annex Emergency Operations Center, really the hub of what's going on in Okaloosa County. You have been on the front.
10-8. 145, 10-1. 10-8, message delivered. Tough getting one this morning, sir, earlier for a DAV on the Mid-Bay Bridge.
Roaring out there. Well, it's deceiving sometimes because it's actually calm, and then all of a sudden it'll blast.
Position of the storm was 28.6 miles north, 87.9 miles west. Movement toward the north-northeast near 23 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds were, excuse me, 135.
So many tornadoes in the last couple 3 hours. You can rest assured that as the brunt of the storm starts moving towards us, and as the winds increase and as the feeder bands intensify, the threat of tornadoes will increase as well. The minimum extension of the hurricane warning is till at least 6 p.m.
Don't blow out.
Roger, 802. 53. 53. I'll be escorting some meat.
I'll be en route with 148. Also be advised, down here on the docks next to AJ's, we got a natural gas leak, smells like.
Missed it.
$127.98.
Focus is fine and the picture show.
I get it. Look at this.
Mother. Here's our answer now, Miss Montclair with the Broncos. I'm at the station.
Oh, there's a tree down there.
On the radio. Still waiting for my tire, sir. 95 waiting for stop. Still you live there. Come on down, slow down, or what? Ron, I want you to address 134. 71. Sergeant's off. 10-4, unit 2 needs to see 54. 1039. Excavation of business, 128 Northeast Racetrack Road, State Auto Parts, 128 Northeast Racetrack Road, on the Hump Field officer. 10-6 station. 083. 152. Be advised, both myself and 123 will be entering the building. We got a bus out front window. 088. 106.
on Wedgwood Lane, heavy burning.
Careful up here, Mom.
619, engine 8. 4.
HPD, COC to any unit.
This is PD9, go ahead.
Right.
Say 3-4 Walton calling this unit.
That's 4, we can get 5 minutes on that PX7.
Okay, stand by, Mom.
That one on the way there.
120. Sorry, but we're looking. We smell it, but we can't find anything yet.
Clean an area and smell. Nothing found as yet, 933.
Keep shooting.
Just to advise you, my portable's going in and out. I'm sure the battery's low.
That's the parking lot.
Okay, we're over on the other side of cash for a meeting. Trying to get the units down there.
That's where the swimming pool used to be, where the two metal things are sticking up to the ladder right there.
Also the same with services. We just had somebody call and say, you know, we're out of water. Well, everybody's out of water. Most people are out of power. So we have no idea when these services will be restored.
Okay, I just got a list from Bobby here.
That in. Copy, stand by. We'll be assuming command at the ship's Chandler parking lot. Copy. 61 is on that thing, on that call.
That was Simmons.
guys okay from here? Okay, well, you don't need me anymore.
What is that static?
Island, or are you in Destin? On the island. Be advised that there will be 2 Humvees with the necessary National Guard guys that will be coming your way. Probably within the hour, they got to make the loop. Be on the lookout for them there to assist y'all in what you're doing. 10-4, thank you.
PD and Okaloosa EMS. 20 on scene with PD and EMS, 1226.
64.
There's a parking lot over there you could pull up in.
I can get shit down there.
I'm on the way, fixing across the street.
Helicopter has clear.
Oh, you're advising it in, sir? 638, you're advising that the... On way to Cobbin, I'm in VA. 10-4, is that the Albertson call? 10-4. Or disregard. 97. Alright, so their contact will be 293 and 98. ETA of about 15.
Yes. If you would, need them to relieve the deputies at the intersections at 293 and Old and New.
Clear to review. 26.
Hey, 10, Chief 20 is requesting your assistance, 1301 KMK 569.
Negative 29, no record found.
Sure can.
Negative, I got 145, 1012. I just don't know if I don't have room to transport everybody.
How many 1015s do you have? 145, I'm out with 127.
11.
The structural integrity of the destined.
G 47.
What service will be?
6 SO201 to PD 11-7.
Put in our cooler and some water. Or I'll go to the office and get that cooler.
Explain the situation. 10-4, we're trying to locate a truck right now and we're going to get some water. Okay, that's the first location that's opened up. I'll keep an ear out for a second. 10-4.
Station 4, portable 11. 15 to 276.
This is our main tank. 10-4, so just 10-4. So we're just going to go ahead and move the check 10-4. 164. Got the keys on site. He broke up after that. I'm going to try and locate him.
You're still on your...
Go ahead, that's John. I just left Donald Walker. All right. Have you found the key that built those vehicles up? All right. Fine, man. Just finished built up. I can't look for the key. All right. 73, 530.
Located at the Emergency Operations Center in Shalimar. What's the latest there, Sherry?
Well, I've got several items of information to pass along. First and foremost, let me take care of small business. I did talk with the risk manager about that Werner ice that you had mentioned.
Yes.
And he showed me the order that came in via the people who were bringing the ice in that said nothing about utility companies only, not for public use. That Mary Kelly, Dust and Water Users, wants other utility companies to know her lab is up and running. Contact her if you need that assistance. Okaloosa Gas passed along that some people are in cutting down trees, digging up the roots. Do not dig in your yards or anywhere until you call Okaloosa Gas at this 24 hours.
Is that 5442? We're keeping it open.
You all right? This may be the farthest we can go. He got over there with a Ram Charger. Yeah. Where are they? We got behind us here.
Do they want everybody to stay clear from them? Or do they...
You do real well. Just
The roadkill place. Yeah, that's an opportunity you probably won't get through the guys. Hey, Todd. How'd you get up?
Y'all do what you want to do. Okay, Michelle.
Yes.
After you do this, y'all gonna want to stay out here longer? Yeah, just gotta do this one room, it's enough for everybody to see. When you put that back hallway. Yeah. You get a shot of the this wall that got knocked out by the water right here. It's pretty interesting. You look down this wall here. Oh yeah. Pushed the wall out. The water going in causes the outside wall to come out.
But yeah, it's weird because all these condos,
When you have sand, it's over 4 foot deep in here. You can actually go in there with sand. The sand is 4 foot deep. You walk on. This is a regular 8 foot door.
Yeah.
Okay, go by. You go back in there to the bathroom, the sand's completely over the vanity. That's in there. It is out front. It's right out front by the office. Yeah. Got a couple houses that the screen in there is blown off.
Unknown, not provided. Maybe 160 can get the information, and if need be, we can have you meet him. Careful, we're on blue water right now. I'll be headed that direction. 160, copy.
Activation, Walton Medical Center, 1000 Marwalk Drive, District 8, box. Copy, engine 6 and quarters, taking off cross region 5, flow 28.
The only thing I can think is the lock wasn't correct.
Those are usually all sitting here.
Thank you very much. So we'll start it right here. So if y'all get in line, it'll make it easier on us to get y'all on.
We're going to go down to the water tower and turn around and come back. That's all.
Okay. We've got 4 buses there. Let's don't crowd up so you know, can't move around and look and see.
I think I'm okay.
Oh, look at the back of that amazing little paddle.
How about Barefoot Bay, Rodney? Down there where Mem Kearse lives? It's a big 5-story on Bluefish.
I haven't been that far. Oh, okay. I've been, I got the 4-wheel drive on the side on the beach.
Look at this, even the garage looks good. The wall to the garage looks good. I mean, that was. There are cars over there and they look good.
See it right there?
How are you doing, Luke? I am dry.
Okay. Down 45 to 54. Go ahead.
138. Go ahead.
Engine 5, vehicle accident, 1 injury in front of the Shalimar Courthouse Annex, District 10, Box N8. Repeating, Engine 5, vehicle accident, 1 injury in front of the Shalimar Courthouse Annex at Irwin Fleet Road, District 10, Box N8, 1308 KMK 569.
USF 17.
See the refrigerator's back there. All the furnishings have been pushed to the back. This is supposed to be a normal size ceiling. You can see how much sand is on the floor.
Here, let me give you
Be advised we have 1 patient with
Anonymous complaint.
Simple. Search 3, Sergeant Gabriel.
Go ahead. County unit.
Yeah, I've lived here for about 2 years, I guess, right now, and I work a rotational assignment overseas, so I had to come back from West Africa to look at this, and it was a real eye-opener this morning when I first saw it, to say the least, but we'll survive. Actually, I still haven't finished assessing my damages and all. Insurance hasn't showed up yet. If you want to take you around and show you what we got so far, but it's not a real pretty sight. Okay. The car, we see some water lines on the wall over here. Left the car in here, and it looks like we had from this wall over here about maybe 4 foot of standing water in the basement area here in the downstairs. When I brought the car in, no, I didn't park it like this. Sometimes I do, but this time I didn't. Looks like it got lifted up by the water and pushed it around. Everything's wet. All of the battery is dead, so I would assume that it's got electrical damage and all. A little motorcycle, it didn't quite make it out either. I think the seat's in the back, so much the doors. Ironically, with this rotational assignment I was telling you about, I'm gone for a month and I'm home for a month. And my last time home, I had spent 3 of my 4 weeks putting the house back together after Hurricane Aaron. And I was quite pleased at what I'd done. And come back and said, well, may not have done such a good job after all. But no, it got hit pretty hard this time. Show you what we got over here. I don't know if there's enough lighting, but I don't think we can get through here. The whole downstairs is just awash. I have a bunch of saddles in there. Utilities are all gone. Out here, I had a new hot tub that rearranged itself, and it's kind of. Let's see if we can get out here. Let's see if you want to try to go over this obstacle course here, we might be able to have a better look at what we got. Definitely rearranged the house quite a bit. On this side over here, I think from the street, you had a better view of it a while ago, but there's a hole big enough to put a full-size car in the roof of my house. Apparently, we didn't have too much damage inside. It's just mainly outside from what I can see so far. Now, the city has condemned my house, but I haven't even talked with them yet, so I don't really know the full effect of that. So, rebuild again. Let's see, maybe I need to go around.
Okay.
All right, this was my Florida room. Had a great view of the beach and of the sound over here. It took a pretty hard hit in here. Right above you here is where a lot of the roof is gone. Yeah, this room was a nice room to sit in the afternoon, relax after a busy day, and just kind of let the world go by. But as you can see, it's going to take a little bit of cleaning to put it back. But what else we got here? So take a look inside now. The inside actually isn't that bad. One of the The worst things I dealt with this morning when I came in was the food that I had in the refrigerator. I mean, the smell was just obnoxious. Cleaned it out right off the bat. It would just gag you when you went in the house, but I got rid of all the meats and all. Let's see. My fish, I've got to get them to the pet store today. They're doing fine. They survived. The pump doesn't work because we don't have the electricity, so we're going to take them out and run back up to the pet store. They made it. Other resident of my house is Rosie, and here she is. We'll get her out of here. And she's a little ball python, and she fared quite well. And it was really funny because most of the people that called or I've come in contact with and have asked me about the damage to the house, one of the first questions was, how's the snake? How did Rosie do? Well, as you can see, Rosie did just fine. And no damage, and she'll continue to do fine, I guess, but that's Rosie. So we'll, good pet to have. So. The front porch screens and quite a bit of the woodwork, all the trim, all the furniture. Missing a lot of things from up here. One time it was pretty nice. We had a lot of plants that made it real cozy, and they're gone. But they're inexpensive. We'll buy some more.
So your future plans are?
Oh, definitely rebuild, and wouldn't trade it for anything. It's just a hardship. Have to go with it.
Just our turn.
Our turn. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure.
P2, 44 burglary to residence already occurred. 907 San Jose Boulevard, 907 San Jose Boulevard. She advises the correction. The caller's name was Kathleen Bills. Kathleen Bills. Go ahead. It's not 1033. One 4868. Go ahead. Go to 15. Alpha. Okay, 48. Very good.
I'm Bill Daigle, the building inspector for the county, and basically what we're doing here is try to get people to get their lives back in order. A base of operations has been established over at the Tourist Development Building, the Welcome Center. There's electricity and the telephones are working over there. It's like a base of operations for FEMA, state officials, water and sewer, the power company and the gas company. And when people want to try to reestablish themselves in their homes, they have to go to apply over there in order to have their power turned on. We're going to be out here for quite a while trying to make sure that people are safe and that, you know, their lives are not in jeopardy. And as you know, they're going to be out here trying to rebuild. We're going to monitor closely unlicensed contracting. Now, we're not so concerned about people working on their own houses as opposed to people who may be coming in here from out of town trying to take advantage of other people. The area is relatively small, so we'll be able to monitor it pretty closely. We're going to have people on and off the island all day long, and permits will be sold at the TDC building. We have a computer hooked up over there linked to the main computer system, so the process will not take very long. And the traffic is pretty heavy out here right now. There seems to be a lot of people coming in here who are just sightseeing, and at this time we don't have any sewers, so we don't have any sanitation facilities that are up online. A couple of the lift stations on the island have been inundated with sand, and they're going to have to be cleaned out and new pumps put in. So basically, people out here working like ants. It's like Mother Nature stepped on us like a little ant pile.
Hi, my name is Greg Kane. I'm a paramedic for Okaloosa County EMS. I'm also in charge of the medical aid station here on Okaloosa Island that we set up about a week after the hurricane came through. Basically, yesterday they started letting people back onto the island to survey the damage of their homes. So we expected to see a lot of minor injuries such as lacerations, abrasions, falls off the roof of their home, stepping on nails and debris, and that kind of stuff, real minor stuff. So we came out and set up basically a mini clinic capable of handling all those type of emergencies. We have some nurses. Kay Brooks, one of our main nurses at this relief center. We have some PAs and some physicians to help us out as well. Most of it staffed by Okaloosa County EMS paramedic personnel. At this point, today has been our busiest day, or second day into the people going onto the island, and we've seen around about 58 people today so far, and it's only 1:30 in the afternoon. So I got a feeling it's going to be a very busy shift. We've been very fortunate so far. All the stuff that's come out of the island has been very minor. When the storm went in, they had about 16 or 17 people who stayed on the island. Most of them were okay. There was no deaths reported from the hurricane on Okaloosa Island itself. We did have to rescue a few people from some rubble of some homes that were damaged, and we had some special rescue people from Metro-Dade Search and Rescue who we greatly appreciate coming up and doing that. And it was extremely helpful and very useful, and the island has been cleared. It has total power back to the island now, and all the facilities are available as the people begin to come back in. It looks real well so far, doing real good. We have people donating all kind of ice and food and water and supplies, and it's been going real well. And we really appreciate all the efforts that have been put into this emergency relief effort and all the people who have come up to help us out. We have several other paramedic units from like Manatee County, Seminole County, some from Pinellas County, all from Florida, that have come up here to help us out, and we really greatly appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Terry Crisp from United Animal Nations. We're a national organization whose job it is to respond to the needs of animals during disaster. The Emergency Animal Rescue Service program comes into an area following a disaster to respond to the needs of those animals that were affected. In some cases, we have to set up an entire shelter to house the animals, and that would be in a case where there's not an agency in the area that can respond. Fortunately, in this area, we had the PAWS, the Panhandle Animal Welfare Society, and they were very helpful in providing sheltering for people with animals and also rescuing animals from the island. Our volunteers, and we brought in 5 from different parts of the United States, assisted in taking rescue requests from owners who were giving us their keys to their house to gain access to their property to remove dogs and cats. The animals that we removed were primarily cats, but we did bring out some fish, turtles, a 3-foot iguana that I guess had a pretty nasty attitude. There have fortunately not been a lot of dead animals that have been discovered. We're very pleased with that. And not a lot of animals appear to have been injured as a result of this disaster. I think the worst incident that we saw was a cat with a severe eye puncture, and the cat will probably lose the eye as a result of it. We are going to stay here on the island for as long as we're needed, just supporting the PAWS group. Because the entire county was not affected by the disaster, they are continuing now to really start responding to just the regular everyday calls that they get. And we're here then just to assist with the distribution of food, just telling people things that they need to be aware of with their animals as they start to get back into their homes. We know that this is a real confusing time for them, and it's also a confusing time for the animals. And stress will affect them just as it does people. So we're just here as a support agency. We've worked in a lot of other disasters. Hurricane Andrew is the only other big hurricane, but we've done floods and fires and earthquakes. And our mission is just to go in and provide whatever assistance that we can for animals, and at the same time, therefore, we're also helping people. I think that's it.
What we've seen from this storm is classic storm surge damage. We're not seeing the linear wind damage that we saw in Andrew, but this is a case where the ocean and the sand literally got pushed through the buildings. And the average homeowner, from the outside, a lot of homes don't look like they're damaged too bad, but the water level throughout the island got to 3 feet or more. And as people get into their homes, they start seeing water damage, in some cases fairly extensive water damage on the lower floors. Also, there's a lot of roof damage that's not readily apparent when you first get into the structure till you start looking at the inundation of water into the upper floors, saturated ceilings, definitely carpets and furniture we're seeing out to dry. I am a little concerned about the fact that it may rain in the next couple of days, and that's definitely going to affect the people that have put furniture out to dry and have not covered their roofs. So although we don't see the extensive structural damage even 1 or 2 blocks inland that we see on the ocean, there's extensive water damage in the homes, and in some cases even a total structural failure, and that obviously is apparent from the outside.
Elizabeth Jordan, and we're from Destin. We're out of work because the restaurant was damaged by Hurricane Opal, and I guess we'll go back to work as soon as the damage is repaired.
Okay, and how many people lost their jobs?
About 35.
Do we have 35?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, in our restaurant it's probably about 30, 35 people.
And what do these people do while they're out of work? How do they pay their bills?
They're not right now.
They're not, yeah.
We're here.
I guess the hurricane's a good excuse to contact the people that you owe money to. Most of them will probably give you a little breathing room.
Sure, and I guess most of us are trying to clean the debris up out of our yards and, you know, and help around with other people's.
A little time to take care of your own place.
Yeah, true.
And where do you work at?
Captain Jewel Melvin's restaurant in Destin.
Jewel Melvin was one of the pioneers, I think.
True. Right. Yeah. This is his granddaughter's.
Oh, really? I wonder if he's ever seen a hurricane like this before.
Oh, yeah.
1926, I think he said, was the last one.
1926?
Yep.
Yeah. It's been the worst since then, right?
Mhm.
Okay, well, I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Say your name.
My name is Mark Williams, and I live in Mary Esther with him. And this is my board. And we went out during the hurricane, and it was pretty big. You know, the surf. The surf is pretty big. But now we went out, and they won't let us surf. And like they said that we already had a warning, and if we get caught surfing again, then we're going to jail.
Yeah.
What's his name?
My name's Jesse, and I live in Fort Walton. They like told me I was getting out of the water, and they said, "Hey man, you already had a warning. Next time you get in the water, you're gonna be arrested." And I was like, "Okay, whatever, man."
My name's Richard. He's my brother. We live in Mary Esther. We went out the day before the hurricane, and it was probably about head high, and they had no problems with us out there, but they closed down the beaches the day after, and they won't let us on for a few more days.
And
yeah, they're talking about how the water's contaminated, man. That's a bunch of crap, man. They're lying.
Yeah, 'cause like they say how there's syringes and stuff, but I think they already cleaned them up 'cause I didn't see any. And like there's no nails in the water or anything, and it's all clear and stuff in the water. There's like no problem with the water, but they're just like lying to us.
Yeah, they just want to try to keep it under control. So I say go out there, and if they give you any crap, just leave and go farther down or something like that. I don't know.
They said the closest place it was open was Perdido Key, out past Pensacola, and I think that the Interlight Surf Team, we're on Interlight Surf Team, and they're going to plan a trip down there so we can get some surf.